Looks like about, I don't know, 22, 23 degrees. It's cold. They said we were going to get a little snow, but as you can see here, it's more of just like a dusting of sleet, I think. It's certainly slick and a little bit dangerous to walk. The wind's blowing a good bit, and you can see the steam rising. Oh, you can see the egret rising too. Well, it doesn't bother him much. But you can see the steam, smoke, whatever you want to call it, rising off the water because it's warmer than the air. There's a pretty good little accumulation of ice crystals. It's cold. So we've been using the heck out of these two heaters these last 2 weeks in this unusual cold spell that we've had. And I gotta say, they have been a godsend because our heat pump just could not handle it. It's froze up twice just because it kept running and running and just could not do its job. So I've been running these things, not all the time, certainly not all the time. We don't leave them on at night, but during the day and to get the house warmed up, to give that heat pump a kind of a boost. They've been great. And I'm here to report they're both really good. We got the Portable Buddy and the Big Buddy, I think they're called. Let's see, is that what they're called? Yeah, Portable Buddy, yeah. And I want to report that on one bottle of propane, they will each run at the lowest setting about 4 to 5 hours. It goes back and forth. When you stick 2 bottles into the large buddy or the big buddy, this thing will go 7 or 8 hours. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. And that's how we run it, is on the low settings. The high settings are just incredibly high, and I just don't have a need for that. But I really can recommend these things. Been running them quite a bit. I bought the hose to hook these up to the propane tanks, and I ended up taking it back. And here's why. I did some reading, and I read that people have had problems with dirty propane. Sorry, there's a jet going over. Dirty propane coming through the large propane bottles. And the hose that I bought did not have a regulator on it, and evidently it's important that you have that regulator to step the pressure down. But the dirty propane kind of caused me to stop and think. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is stick with these bottles. The only time that we'll be using these will be in this kind of situation, and frankly, the extra cost is worth it. I stockpile these guys anyway, but I'll be stockpiling a lot more of them now. Just really have nothing bad to say about these guys.